going on, guys? Watch this. Well, guys, after I put together this puzzle, I really like to talk about all the starters that I ever played with. So, okay, starting with Generation 1, I've used all three of the starters. My favorite is Charmander, Squirtle coming in third, and Bulbasaur in second. I grew up watching the anime, so therefore I really love Charizard. So number one, we have Squirtle, and then we have Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is second, because I just really like the design, half plant, half frog. Moving on to Gen 2, this is really special to me, because this is the first time I ever played the games was Heart Gold. I always picked Cyndaquil, Totodile always been my second, and then Chikorita my third. Even though in the anime, I really loved Chikorita. And honestly, I love all three of them, but Chikorita was my favorite anime. Moving on to Gen 3, my favorite, this is probably my favorite generation in general for starters, because all three of them are awesome. All three of them have great designs, and I have played with all three, and they never disappoint me. Favorite one being Mudkip, and then it's going to Torchic, and then last Treecko. Not because Treecko is the worst, I just don't like Sceptile as much as the other two. Blaziken is badass, and Swampert is awesome. Plus the typing, so this is more for competitive, this is for looks, and this one for beginning because I really just don't like Sceptile. But this is the generation I played the most. I have played Omega Ruby, I have played the most. I probably broke over like 200 hours on it, so I played a lot of Gen 3. Moving on to Gen 4, another really special to me because I played a lot of Gen 4, Splashing Platinum and Diamond, and the new generation. This is probably the generation I played the most. Chimchar always wins. If you don't pick Chimchar, you're wrong. I'm sorry, he's the best, and he always gonna be the best in my heart because Infernape is awesome. Torterra coming in second because Torterra is dope, even though it kind of sucks sometimes with against ice especially. I really love him. Piplup, the cutest little starter ever, but it becomes Empoleon, so that brings it down to 0 because Empoleon looks like caca to me. But whatever. Gen 5 is the generation I played the least, so therefore I don't have much really opinions on it. Honestly, I mean, Oshawott looks really cute. It's probably, if I ever played it, will be with Oshawott. Going down to Tepig and then Snivy. I wish you could talk about more about the generation, but I barely played Gen 5, so I'm sorry if to the people that really like Gen 5, but it is what it is. Gen 6 is Gen 6 is probably one of the most nostalgic for me because one of my first games was Pokemon X, and of course I picked Froakie and Charizard because that's the best combo. I'm sorry if you picked any other combos, you're wrong. Froakie and Charizard, Froakie, Charizard. Fennekin, I played it on the second playthrough. Really awesome Pokemon. And Chespin, I'm sorry, but Chespin it's the worst. Chestnut is just a really bad Pokemon in every single way or design. I'm sorry. And Spiky Shield, come on. Gen 7 was, for me, the biggest letdown generation-wise, because I really didn't like Sun and Moon. I really like the CGY. Rowlet is a little cutie patootie. Litten, I'm not really much on the competitive scene, but apparently it just breaks every single little meta ever. So there's that. And then Popplio is just, for me, in my opinion, just, I don't know, just a little seal. I don't know. Whatever. Then we got Gen 8. I played quite a bit of Gen 8, but I really didn't like how they brought it back to normal, because since Gen 2, the starters all had just one, resorted to going back to the OG ways of doing it. Soccer Player Bunny, it's my favorite. Little 007 probably second, and the whole drum set boy over here. Gen 9, the latest introduction. The the new guy in the block, as they would say, but whatever. Honestly, Quaxley was what I started with. Look, I'm a Brazilian, and the whole Carnival thing was weird. It starts as a Marine and then it grows into a Sambista, but I'm like, Fuecoco, it's probably the best designs out of all three when it fully evolved. It starts pretty bad, but evolves into a dope, really crocodile that sings fire, which is pretty dope. Plus, his special attack is probably the best one, except for, Sprigatito's kind of broken, but still, I really like Fuecoco's design. I haven't played with him yet. That I'm gonna probably replay with my wife, and this is probably gonna be my starter. Sprigatito, well, a big letdown for the generation. A big letdown for the generation because it starts really cute, and then it goes into 2 feet, and I don't like that because the whole 2 feet Tepig. It should have been like a dope leopard with like growing like dope leopard that could like throw vines and leaves. That would have been way better, but whatever. We got the magician cat thing that looks like a Digimon more than a Pokemon. Honestly, I didn't not much like it that much, but it is what it is. So we got all starters right here. This took about 2 days to build, or put it together. We spent probably less than like 7 hours on it, which was pretty fast because, again, puzzle wise it's pretty easy. All colors are different. Really difficult puzzles are those that you try to build and the colors are kind of similar, so yeah, there was that. But we tried our best to do as fast as possible for you guys. When it comes to Pokemon generations, I'll probably go with Generation 1 being number 1, just for nostalgia. Generation 3, number 2, because I really like it. Generation 4 up next, because of Chimchar, just from Chimchar. Then I'll probably go with Generation 6, because of Froakie and Greninja. I just really like it. Then I'll probably go with Gen 2. Just for nostalgia again, Heart Gold was an awesome Pokemon game. And honestly, they gotta bring back the whole 2 regions in one game. Like, please, Game Freak, just bring it back. From there, the new ones, I'll probably go with probably Generation 8, because I played a lot on it. And I know they're basic, but Generation 9 goes next. Again, played even more than Generation 8, but I really like them. And then now I'm just picking, so Generation 7, and then last for Generation 5, because I played the least, and I really don't like Generation 7 the games wise. It was way too easy, man. Like, that was a letdown. Hey, thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell so whenever we release a new video, you get notified and you can watch more of our content. We appreciate you very much. You have yourself a great day. See you now.